Yeah. All right, every year it happens. Husbands and wives fight over the money. How much are we spending? You spent too much. Why'd you buy that? Don't let the stress get you down, right? No, don't let the stress get out of hand. That's what I meant. You got to discuss it and find a common ground.
I think it's already getting to you.
It is.
Our money couple, Bethany and Scott Palmer, here to talk about this is a natural. First of all, fighting about money is always one of the biggest fights.
Yes. Yeah.
Now compound it with the holiday stress. You've got the. Are you trying to put out the fire in the?
Is that what you brought?
That's
right.
point number 2.
Point number 2. It's coming soon.
It weighs like 100 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. So what's the big deal here at Christmas to avoid the financial fights?
The money fights are so easily started, just like you said, because money is in kind of the core of the holiday season. There's always money decisions.
Always.
And those fights start. So we have 3 ways to stop the money fights today.
Okay, the first one is no money surprises.
Yeah.
So you have to get on the same page about what you're going to spend, because that's
The
really
amount.
where a lot, I mean, you can surprise people with the gifts. That's part of the holiday. But
Yeah.
the money, you have to be on the same page. So we went for a walk on Saturday. It was freezing. And we went and figured out how much we were going to spend on each other, how much we were going to spend on the kids, my brothers.
Really?
her
You
family.
discussed it all.
We just got
Not
it all
what the
out.
gifts were going to be, the
But just
how
amount.
what we were going to spend.
Right.
And we find that when you get on the same page with that, it takes away those money surprises. And if you don't stay on the same page with that, that's where they really flare up.
Yeah,
Got it.
absolutely.
Okay.
All right, point number...
Discuss all the money up front. Here's what we're going to spend.
The exact
Absolutely.
amount. Okay. Point number 2, and one of the things with money fights, especially around the holiday season, they spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
And that's why we brought this, just to be an example to show you we want to put the fights out. And one of the things that happens so easily is that the fights escalate. So we have a technique to use to stop money fights right in their track.
Okay.
And it's called
Yes.
stop, drop, and roll. Remember
heard of
when
this,
we
yes.
we were kids?
Remember your
and-
kids?
Yeah, right.
Because we caught on fire so often.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So in the middle of an argument, I'm just supposed to throw a tantrum and stop, drop, and
Hit
roll?
the ground. No.
Okay. So your fight is escalating, and you know when it's escalating.
Yes.
One of you in the relationship, stop right in your tracks, drop it, the issue, and roll right out of the room. Just get out of the room.
Okay.
One of the things this does is it diffuses it, and it gives you an opportunity both to think. You both know what the argument is about, but both to think about it for just a little bit away from each other. You've stopped, you dropped it, you rolled out of the room. Now you can come together and actually have an opportunity to compromise on whatever the subject is.
Okay, so
Okay.
give some
Stop
space.
it. Give some
Let it
space.
breathe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop, drop, and roll, and diffuse the fire.
Because you
the money
can't tell
fire.
when something is escalating. Because
Oh,
usually the
absolutely.
name calling comes or
Yeah.
other examples start
Yes,
coming out. The resentment, you
exactly.
feel it.
Something
You're just
gets
like,
thrown.
Yeah.
So,
Bethany.
I'm fine. So the third
This is from the
point.
guy who bought his son's hatchets.
Hatchets, right. That's what I'm thinking.
throwing
If
You
hatchets.
bought your
Drop it.
boys hatchets.
Drop it. You better drop it.
For
boys.
I
Christmas.
know. We know.
He gave him
I
hatchets.
know.
Listen,
I'm a holiday hothead.
I'm telling you, if there's a zombie
Okay, and
apocalypse, we're fine.
still-
So the third point is no holiday hotheads. So the interesting thing about the holidays is that people tend just to get more sensitive anyways.
Yeah.
Whether they spend too much money and they get crazy with their spouse about it, or their significant other, or maybe the person that's a real saver and they have a hard time with even spending money. It's just the emotions get higher. And so what we tell people is just be aware of it. Just be aware that you're going to be on edge. Just be aware that you've got the opportunity to be a holiday hothead. And when you are, just tone it down. You
Okay.
don't want to, the reason for the season is to bring our families together, to be thankful, to have joy, and to give to each other. And so even if it's maybe not your natural bent to spend money and give, it's once a year. Go ahead and enjoy it. And if you're like me and you love to spend money, relax.
Pull it back.
You don't have to buy everything.
Okay.
No money surprises.
That's
No
right.
money surprises. You guys are great. And this is just the start. Really, their website's a great clearinghouse for how to improve your relationship and your family ties
Yes.
through better money solutions. You can go to their website, themoneycouple.com.
And at the top, there's a picture of both of you. Click on there, and there's some extra additional tips.
Oh, very cool.
Stop it.
I think tip number 1, I believe, is do not buy your young boys hatchets.
It should
Throwing
be.
hatchets. There's a difference.
Make it worse.
No,
Throwing hatchets.
throwing hatchets. He bought them throwing
Right. And don't
hatchets.
forget, you've had targets, too.
They got really good.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks.
Hey,
Well, you
Merry
guys look
Christmas, you
great. I
guys.
like your
You
festive
look great.
colors.
And their book, by the way, you can order their book on Amazon or through their website, which is a great book. One, not just on couples, but on how to have the conversation with your kids and money,
Yes,
too.
yes, it is.
And to not buy them hatchets.
No, right. All right, it's the season of giving, and we need your help, everybody. Coming up next, it's a toy drive that we're involved with here at Fox 31 that needs your support to fulfill holiday wishes for kids in our community. Find out where you'll donate coming up next.